Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tub Talks. Today I want to talk about how you can use the 5 love languages to show yourself some love. So if you've never heard of the 5 love languages before, they are words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, physical touch, and receiving gifts. So basically, these love languages are 5 main categories that are how we receive love. And it's different for all of us. And that's why it's been spoken a lot in the relationship space on learning your love language and learning your partner's love language and sharing that with each other, because it helps you to then feel the love from the other person because they're giving it to you in ways that you're actually receiving it. So if your love language isn't receiving gifts, maybe if that's something your partner is really used to doing and they're giving you gifts, but that's not how you receive love, as nice as it is and as much as you appreciate it, you might not be using that to determine like, oh, this person really loves me, because your love language might be quality time. And so if you're getting gifts but not getting quality time, then you're not being loved in the way that you receive love. So there's all this talk about the 5 love languages in relation to like actual relationships, right? But we don't romanticize our relationship with ourselves enough. And so I got to thinking, like, how do we show ourselves love? And it's different for everyone. Maybe you have 1 or 2 love languages that are your primary love languages, and it's good to find that out, because then that's how you can primarily give yourself love when you're practicing self-care, when you're alone. So I want to go through each of the 5 love languages and give you examples of how you can use these to show yourself a little bit of love. The first one is words of affirmation. So think about how you speak to yourself and make sure that you are speaking kindly to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a friend, someone who you love and you care for and you want to see happy. Use affirmations to prop yourself up, to encourage you for the future that you want to build, for the you that you want to be in the future, so that you can start becoming that person today. So really think about the words you use to yourself and talk to yourself. When you're alone, don't feel weird. It's not weird. Talk to yourself and say nice things to yourself. Our words become our thoughts, and our thoughts become our actions and our behavior. So it's really important that we feed that positivity to ourselves about ourselves, so that that can carry out into our actions and our behavior and our mood and how we feel and how we go about our day. Okay, now moving on to quality time. If you really appreciate quality time, then consider how you're spending your alone time. Are you doing things that really make you feel whole, that make you excited, that feel almost like you're on a date with yourself? Use that alone time. So often, alone time is really hard, and I think throughout this pandemic, a lot of us have really come face to face with how uncomfortable we are with alone time, and not being able to keep ourselves distracted and busy. But it's so good to really cultivate a relationship with yourself where you're appreciating this alone time and you're making the most of it, and you get to a point where you actually love your alone time. So, take yourself on a date, set a movie night for yourself, and plan it as if you were planning a date. Order your favorite meal, get your favorite wine, light some candles. Make it a whole experience just for yourself. You don't need anyone else there. You can enjoy that time all by yourself. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, take yourself on a date, give yourself that quality time, and just do it. So acts of service is one where someone is helping you with something that you maybe need a little assistance with, or they're doing something kind for you because you're busy elsewhere. So it might be a little hard. How do you practice, acts of service with yourself? But think about some of the ways that you can make your life easier. So maybe it's meal prepping or batch cooking something that you really enjoy eating or that will feed you throughout the week when you're too busy. And then maybe you end up leaning on fast food because you have nothing prepared. That's an act of service you can do for yourself. Also, setting up systems in your life, things that are on repeat. So maybe sitting down every month and paying your bills feels really draining and like the most tedious task you don't want to do. How about you set up some auto pays and you know exactly when that bill's going to come out and you don't have to sit there and manually do it. So setting up systems like this in your life is a really easy way that you can practice acts of service and show yourself a little love, make your life a little bit easier every day. So I suggest that you buy yourself a little gift. Doesn't have to be anything too expensive or out of this world, but get yourself something just because. Don't do it as like a reward to being productive or accomplishing a goal. While that is good and that is motivating, in this case, in showing your self-love, you want to do it just because it brought you joy or just because you want it or it could be useful for you. So yeah, think about that. Next time you see something you want and you're hesitant, if it's within your means to get yourself one gift. Treat yourself to something just because. All right, the last one is physical touch. And I'm gonna share the weirdest thing I've been doing lately, but whatever, we're all family here, right? Lately, I have been giving myself hugs after I meditate. And at first it seemed like such a strange thing to do. And at first I was, really doing it as like a self-soothing thing, and now it's just become something that I'm so inclined to do after I meditate. I just hug myself, and you'd be surprised how much like embracing yourself can make you feel good, can make you feel comforted, and make you feel like you're there for you. When someone gives you a hug, you really feel like they're there for you. They're in that moment with you. So giving yourself a hug is an easy way to practice physical touch. Anyway, I really hope that this helps you in some way if you're really trying to practice more self-love this year, if that's something you are really dedicated to and you want to build your relationship with yourself. You have to do these kind of things. You have to treat yourself with the love and kindness that you are willing to treat everyone else with. Because so often we're so willing to be kinder and gentler and more loving and caring with others than we are ourselves. So I really want to encourage you to use these methods, use the love languages to show yourself love. I'll drop the link below where you can actually take the quiz to find what your love language is. If you don't know what your love language is, it'll help you discover that, and then maybe that's the one that you put into practice in your life to show yourself love from this point forward. So I really hope that helps you and serves you moving forward. And thank you for coming back to another episode of Tub Talks. I can't wait to see you back here next week. Bye.